Shout out to Sexy Brown for sending me this story. And you know what? This is them literally admitting that they are losing right now. So this is another update with the whole Amber Geiger thing. And this move that her lawyers are coming up with does not surprise me in the least bit, because this is something they have been known to do when it comes to cases like these. So Amber Geiger's lawyers are trying to move the trial from the current location where it's at to a more conservative, palm-colored area. Basically, they are trying to make this thing as biased as possible, and they are trying their hardest to have her be let go of the charges that are held against her. Wouldn't it be funny though if they moved the trial there anyway and their little scheme didn't work? I would laugh so hard. But let me go ahead and read this article. Last week, Amber Geiger's legal team pushed to get her trial for the killing of Botham Jean moved out of Dallas, citing media hysteria as a problem that would prevent the fired cop from receiving a fair trial. That sounds like something many black people go through. However, the Dallas Morning News analyzed data and found that moving the murder trial to one of the 5 counties they are seeking will render a wider, more conservative jury pool, especially in Collin, Ellis, Fannin, Grayson, Kaufman, and Rockwall counties. Last September, Geiger shot and killed 26-year-old Botham Jean in his own apartment, allegedly claiming she thought he was an intruder in her residence. In their court filing, Geiger's attorneys Robert Rogers, Toby Shook, and Michael Mola claimed that the publicity surrounding this case has been prejudicial and inflammatory. The news outlet found that the racial composition of the counties they are seeking are less diverse and more rural. Now, it's very interesting that they said it was prejudicial, but they want to move the case to a place that's more palm colored. We go on to their little scheme. It says the news outlet found that I read that part. The outlet contends the population of Dallas County was 29% white in 2017, according to the state's most recent estimate available. In Collin County, that number jumps to 58%, and the numbers are higher in the other 5 counties. Grayson and Fannin counties have the least diverse population, with white majorities of 76% and 78% respectively. Now, you want to know what's so interesting? When this happened, they tried their best to claim that this had nothing to do with race. By them pulling this stunt right here, they are literally admitting that this has everything to do with race. They literally contradicting themselves right now, and they think that us as ADOS are stupid. If it's one thing that I hate, it is my intelligence being insulted. Those of you who have been around a while know that pisses me off to no end. Geiger's legal team doesn't believe she can get a fair trial in Dallas with a potential jury pool who have likely formed an opinion about the case. See, what they're also scared of is this being like another O.J. Simpson. See, they've learned from their mistakes. See, that jury pool for that case was majority black. Damn near all black. And that's not what they want to happen again. They're trying to get her off. They don't want a fair trial. They want a biased trial. See, to them, fair. And it's crazy because Richard Spencer, of all people, actually blew the lid off of this one. He says he's not in this for fairness. He wants to win. And he said you can't win being fair. They are not in this for fairness as it pertains to her. They want to win. Because if it was all about fair, then what's the problem with being in Dallas where the actual shooting took place? Because I think this is the same thing that they did with George Zimmerman. I think it's the same thing. Whenever there's a killing involving a white person and an ADOS person, they always do this little trickery thing where they're trying to move the case or trial out of the arena of which it happened in to a more lenient place where it's more lenient for the palm-colored individual. I see what they're trying to do, and I hope that I hope it fails. I hope that they say, nope, we're staying right here in Dallas. It says, they also stated that national figures such as former Dallas Mayor Mike Rawlings, U.S. presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke, and State Senator Royce West also caused harm when they injected themselves into the case. The attorneys also argued that the media has been biased because John is black and Geiger is white, saying that they promoted a false racial narrative. The trial is set for September 23rd. Well, you can't deny that race definitely plays a part in it. They try their hardest to say that it doesn't, but they want to move her to a more white counties, and they pick the 5 whitest ones out of all of them. It is so transparent what they're doing. It is so obvious. I hope that the judge does not grant them that wish. I hope it gets shot down and they stay right there in Dallas and they deal with whatever it is. Hey, I don't know why they're so scared. How many white cops have been convicted of killing unarmed black people in the last how many years, no matter where the trial was at? She might actually be lucky. But see, this shows right here, they're showing their hand that they're scared. They are scared that they're going to lose this. But that just shows you how much they prop up these palm-colored police officers in particular, because they wouldn't do that for a black one, i.e. Muhammad Noor. Or those 2 black cops in the next state over. That, well, I don't have to rehash that one. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. They only do that for people like her. And she got 2 things on her side. She's white and she's a woman. And she might be a Trump supporter. I don't know. She might have been one of those 59+% of white women that voted for him. But I see what they're trying to do, and it's so blatantly obvious. But I will be staying on top of this. I can't wait for this trial to get started, and hopefully it goes in our favor, but I will not hold my breath because, considering the history of how all this stuff goes down, it is, hey, we'll see. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.